welcome. Looks like the fans have opted for the lounge chair for this encounter. Providing special comments for today's game is Gary Lyon.
What a game we've got today, Hutto. There really has been a big build-up for this clash.
Today's match, St Kilda and Melbourne. Melbourne fans making some noise as they step onto the field. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them.
It's a big day for the Melbourne defenders. They can stop St Kilda from being dominant inside 50. They've got a big chance to win this.
St Kilda into the arena. The banners are ready for the players. The captains of both sides make their way to the middle for the coin toss. St Kilda kicking to the left of screen. We're just moments away from the opening bounce. And here we go. It's St Kilda taking on Melbourne. Marshall gets in the way. He's got the football now. Just gave it away. He lays off the pass. Opportunity for steal. Membry takes it well. Might run around and open up the angle. Going for goal number one. His teammates rush over. The first goal of the day off the boot of Membry.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement.
We resume hostilities. Won the hit out. He's got the footy in his hands. The handball now from Brayshaw. That tackle just too high. Putting this one through would give Melbourne plenty of confidence. 65 metres out. They chase after the loose ball. Chance here to level the score. Harms puts it through. He acknowledges the crowd. Melbourne get themselves on the ball.
Great bit of play that resulted in that. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement.
We're back in motion. Taps it down. Bourne comes away with the ball. Movement by hand. He has the ball. Harms won himself a free. Harms goes with the kick. Geary has a great set of hands. Got boot to ball. Great mark under pressure. Moved on by Marshall. A chance to gather the ball. Hill releases by hand. King links with a teammate who can run. Hits the post. And it's a minor. 1 point's the difference.
bad finish results in the behind. You've just got to do better there.
Looking for options now. May plays on. Releases it under pressure. Gathers it now. Is in his possession. Hunt uses it by foot. Marks all alone. Uses it by foot. Intercepts the ball well. Dunstan releases the ball. Howard just put it on the boot. Stands tall and marks. Jones kicks it. Pickett sees off Sinclair. Did well not to confuse himself. It's cut off by Webster. Kicks out of the congestion. Finds this one all by himself. A good mark out of the circumstances. 45 metres out. Almost directly in front here. Membry going for number 2. Nurses that ball through the big sticks. Of course not. He's enjoying that goal. St Kilda by 7 points.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. This is how they can score, Big Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
Back in the middle now. Bruce hits it down. With the ball is Ross. Intervening brilliantly was McDonald. Gets it away. Long kick there. Worked up all the way. He does. Cannon getting his first with that kick. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. That's a really good team goal.
Back in the middle. Slapped away. Well collected on the bounce. Steele with a low spearing kick. Doesn't hold on to the mark. Goes for the goals. Missed. The Saints by 2 points.
You'll have to do better than that next time. They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity.
Unsure of their next move, May decides to go to himself. Sinks the slipper into it. Viney marks. Slams it on the boot. Butler leading the race to the loose ball. Billings going for number 1.
You can't afford to miss 2 more chances in front of them.
St Kilda by 3 points.
Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement.
Teammates break for him. Umpire not fooled by that effort. Pays the free kick. Patton coming onto the ground. Hill gets the opportunity to have a shot for goal. This will certainly test him from this distance. Going for goal number 1. I think it's got the legs. It's there. Hill couldn't be happier with that goal. St Kilda with a handy break. They lead Melbourne 21-12.
Some great ball movement there. Just knew they were going to score. He did really well there and gets the reward.
Back with another centre bounce. Bruce got in a better position. Brayshaw slams it onto the boot. Petrarca with an easy mark. 45 metres out. shot. That's a well-executed kick for a goal.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
Petrarca getting the crowd involved. Melbourne behind by 3.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
About to resume play. Bruce thrashes it. Brayshaw with a short hand pass. Ryder dug out the loose ball. King keeps coming. Gives it to quick hands, and they could be away here. A chance to reload the attack now. Elects to kick. Leaving the ball in the air. With a driving kick. Under pressure and keeps it alive. And the ball ends up over the line. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Decides to keep it alive. Couldn't go on with it. Ball goes out. We'll get the ball tossed back into play. The ball is coming back into play. Ryder farmed it down. Steele controls this one. He's excited about that one. Yes, Hutto gets his first. Look at them celebrate that effort. The margin is 9.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
Back in the middle, has the rucks go at it.
The Saints have been controlling stoppages and lead the clearances. If they can clean up their ball use after the clearance, they can give themselves a chance.
We'll get a ball up on the wing. Bruce does well. And we'll get a ball up. Want it down. Scoops up the ball. Gone in the tackle. Ross shuts him down.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
That's holding the ball. Fans crossing their fingers, hoping he can put this one through the big sticks. It has to be a big kick to get it from there. Langdon sends it clear of the contest. Gathered by Spud. He takes the mark. Neil Bourne goes with the kick. Martin in space for Oliver. Keeps moving. Going for goal number 1. Steady hands there as he holds that one. He takes aim. Listen to the fans celebrate as he drives that through.
No doubt about it.
And he puts through his first goal. Pretty happy with that one.
He did really well there and gets the reward. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
Umpire ready to resume play. Bourne won the hit out. Thank you. Now it's a ball up. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
Manufactures the handball. Quick hands, and they could be away here. Ross receives again. Jones gives it off, and now they go. Ed pops through the goal. Membry loves that goal. St Kilda beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 33-24.
This is how they can score, Big Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
Back in the middle now. Wins the ruck duel. With the ball, the Demons with a lot to think about as they trail by 9.
St Kilda have come to play. They've got themselves in the game and need to push on now.
Membry continues to dominate this contest.
He's doing everything right.
Ready to go for the second turn. Umpire ready to resume play. Gorn thumps it clear. Viney hacking it out of there. Melksham used the body to take that mark. 50 metres out. Go. Looking to kick goal number 2. Makes the most of that kick. It's a goal. He celebrates hard after that. They trail by less than a goal.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. St Kilda keep turning the ball over from their forward thrust. If they can hit more teammates, they can increase the lead.
We resume hostilities. Gorn with a big fist on it. Ross gets the handball away. Loney gets on the end of that handball. Finds this and marks well. May tucks it into the pocket. Marked by Salem. Looks to move it by foot. Takes that one strongly. Bangs it on the boot now. Mops up the loose ball. Hit the man hard. Hill couldn't stick the tackle on Harms. It's a free kick going the way of Melbourne. The umpire calls a free kick. Moves it by foot. Missed the target, has it now. Hunt with a penetrating handball. Cruz wraps that one. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far. Going for goal number 1. Sees the opportunity and was able to take it. He loved that one. Melbourne could kick back-to-back goals. They've hit the front.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. St Kilda are winning the ball around the contest but aren't converting it into scores. They need to find a way to use it better on the outside.
Gorn thumped it clear. Oliver quickly out of the boot. Does well to cut off the ball. Sinclair moves it now. A mark by Hill. Looks up with the kick. Winning the ball in the air. Moves the ball by foot. Good grab there for Dunstan. Goes by foot. Finds a bit of room to mark. Clark puts it on the boot. The loose ball scooped up. Hanbury charges with intent. Shows some physicality. Squeezes out a handball. Gone. Short by hand. Oliver marks it. Now with a low spearing kick. Hunt elects to kick it long. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Harm keeping it low. Nice mark under pressure. Goes by foot. Gathers it now. Fighting hard was Jones. Moves the ball by foot. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Des?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch. Showing some really good pressure there.
Geary controlling the airwaves on this occasion.
What a mark! Really good mark.
A spearing kick. Marks that ball uncontested. Moves it by foot. Membry did well to win that ball. About to take the kick. Slight angle. He slams it towards goal. Unbelievable. And they put it through. Gets some reward for his efforts. St Kilda go back in the lead again.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. Melbourne are struggling in the contested ball numbers. They aren't hunting the ball hard enough, and it's hurting them.
Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. Punches it clear. He has the ball. Quickly onto the boot. Great grab.
Big effort. A great grab.
Dickett sets his sights on the goals. He likes his chances from here. Petrarca missed the opportunity to mark. Melbourne behind by 2.
That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. A bad finish results in the behind.
Geary players move as they look to provide an option. He drives it. Wilkie with the mark. Goes with the kick. A big contested grab. Got boot to ball. Clark gets on the end of this.
Really good mark. A great grab.
Looks up with the kick. An easy grab for Howard. Plays on now. He just smells that ball. Moved on by Hannon. Marshall used the body to take that mark. Decides to kick. Gets the loose ball. Just gets it onto the boot. Good mark there. Chose to kick it. Finds a target. Buckley going for number 1. May leading the race to the loose ball. They get around him after that effort. St Kilda have kicked the last 2 goals. The lead is now 8.
That's a really good team goal. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. Melbourne have turned it over too often today. They aren't coping with the pressure. They should try and slow it down and control the ball for a moment.
Clears the contest. Here's Gresham. That was a sloppy handball. Puts on a big hit. Collects the loose ball. Slams it onto the boot. Dug out by Ryder. Just dismisses his opponent. Sinclair wins the ball in the air. Not sure if he has the journey from here. He goes for broke. Kept his head and kicked the goal.
He's absolutely loving it. Why not?
He's excited about that one. Now they lead by 14.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. Melbourne needs to make the most of their chances inside 50. They aren't getting too many of them at the moment, so they need to capitalise when given the chance.
Gone, clears the contest. Loses control of the ball. Keeps it moving. Neil Bullen gets on the end of that handball. A chance to put a second goal on the board. Hannon enjoying that goal. Just 2 goals in it.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal.
Centre bounce. Big thump from Gorn. Gets a quick kick away. Well, it's half-time, Gaz. What are your thoughts at the major break?
St Kilda could control the play well and deserve this lead at half-time.
Here's Gary to take a look at the key stats.
St Kilda got set up well and are able to cut off these kicks forward from the opposition.
Thanks for that, Gary. Both sides taking a much-needed rest at the long break. The second half just moments away. Ready to begin proceedings in the second half. Back in the middle to resume play. Gorn gets onto the ball. Showed good control. Tries to release the pressure. Hacking it out of there. Can't take possession. Butler collects the loose ball. Finds the loose ball. Let him up, Robert. Now we've got a ball up.
Critical stage of this one.
Hammers it. Finding the loose ball with Ross. Marshall doesn't get low enough and gives away the free. It'll be a free kick for that high tackle. Gorn drives the kick. Butler collects it. Gresham with the ball. Geary couldn't stick the tackle. The ball ends up with Petrarca. 45 metres out. He heads for home. What a fantastic goal. That's 2 down. Finding his feet in front of goals. Smiles all round.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. Melbourne are doing a great job of applying pressure and creating turnovers. It's allowing them plenty of opportunities. They just need to convert those into scores.
Back in the middle now. Gorn just swats it away. Viney crosses off the tackle. Sweeping handball. Handballs to a teammate on the run. Neil Bullen didn't mark it. The ball looked up. Slip with the hands. Turned it over. And he's put it through. Harms love kicking that one. Melbourne kick back and grab the lead.
He did really well there and gets the reward. That's a really good team goal. Melbourne are converting their opportunities in front of goal. They're taking their chances, and that's why they find themselves in front.
Back with another centre bounce. Bruce thrashes it. Brayshaw gets a quick kick away. Ends up turning this ball over. Looks to move it by foot. Runs it over the boundary line. Geary now heading off to the bench for a break.
Well, it's tense out there at the moment.
Ball back into play. Winning it was Sean. Putting his skills on display. Viney wins the marking contest. Slams it on the boot. Nice hands. Webster elects to kick. He gives chase to the footy. Puts on a ball. Brayshaw puts on a big hit. We'll get a ball up on the wing. Thump clear. Dunstan dug out the loose ball. Got it. Punches it clear. Petrarca slips high and gives away the free kick. With a driving kick, doing well to intercept that kick. This is kickable by his standards. Normally a good shot on goal. Melchett with the opportunity. Touchdown at the line.
That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal. Now they've got to sit up and find a way to stop the ball movement. Melbourne need to think more about the kick going forward. They're just bombing it in and it's getting cut off at the moment.
Players move as they look to provide an option. Kick by Wilkie. A great mark taken there. The kick from Jones. Hanbury takes a strong mark. A long driving kick. Takes the mark. Gordon decides to play on. Good body work to win the mark. Chips it towards half forward. Pushes off the tackler. Uses it now. The contest, no match for him.
You're right, Hutto.
Neil Bullen puts it on the boot. Over the top of the pack. Puts it on the boot. Dunstan gets on the end of this. Elects to kick. Finds this and marks well. Uses it by foot. Marshall gains possession. Marshall throws the ball away. Puts boot to ball. Tomlinson runs after the ball. Racking up possessions now. They can create from this. Manufactures the handball. Now we will get a ball up.
Lots of pressure out there at the minute.
Linking by hand. At full stride, receives the handball. Intercepts the ball well. Power kicks it. Good mark and looks to send it back. Brayshaw goes with the kick, finds a bit of room to mark. Hill has resources out wide, and the mark will be paid. Sinks the slipper into it. Picked off the deck. The handball now from Ryder. Has it now. Going for goal number 2. I haven't seen it for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately. That's a big let-off there. That would have been a big goal. He'll have to do better than that next time.
May, ready to bring it back into play. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Puts boot to ball. Takes a simple grab. Neil Boyd with a spearing kick. Langdon does well to mark. Uses it now. Doesn't take the mark. Hanbury going for number one. It's only at the line. They are within a kick.
You just got to do better there. That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. Melbourne have created more turnovers than the opposition. It's created perceived pressure and allowing them to win the ball back.
May to kick it in. Tomlinson takes the mark uncontested. Jones, red at best, is in his possession. Got hands to it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Maybe the coach needs to get on the phone to him and give him some instructions.
Hits the target by hand. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
That's right, Hutto. He just can't seem to get into the game.
Applying the physical pressure. Blinking by hand. Wins the race to the ball. St Kilda with a lot to think about. They trail by 3.
The Demons fans will be hoping they can hold on and get a memorable victory today.
A high-scoring third term sees opportunity for both sides heading into the final quarter. Anything to add, Gaz?
St Kilda are finding more of the ball here. They just need to turn those possessions into opportunities up forward to get back into this game.
Thanks, Gaz. We have 1 quarter of footy ahead of us. Let's go.
Can't afford any mistakes from here. They have to be perfect.
Steele cuts it off. Gets it away. Webster links up with a chance to run. Finding the ball with ease. Oliver unable to lay the tackle. A chance to reload the attack now. Moves it by foot. Simply outplaying his opponent. Nelson uses the body well. Marshall determined to reach the ball. Advances through the tackle. Couldn't get the hand pass away, so he just threw it. Chips it towards half forward. The ball finds McDonald. Looks up with the kick. Strong mark in the contest. Geary elects to kick. Found space for an easy mark. Pumps the ball long. Gets into some space to mark this. Hill drives the kick. Sinclair gets in a good position.
Big effort. What a mark.
Sinks the slipper into it. Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it. Tries to kick it. It's marked by Steele. He drives it. They chase after the loose ball. Hannon uses it by foot. Jones takes the mark. Needs a big kick if he's going to put this through.
They can take the sting right out of the game here.
Going for goal number 1. That was sweet. They put through another. Celebrating hard. The Demons have kicked the last 4 goals. The lead is now 9.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. St Kilda needs to do a better job and gain more clearances at the moment. They're getting beaten in the contest and it's affecting the scoreboard.
And we're back in motion. Thrashes it, wasting a lot of effort there. Gresham does get the handball away. Steele knew what was coming. With the ball now, keeps it moving. Viney rushes with the kick. Nobody can hold on here. Dug out the loose ball. Neil Bullen throws the ball away. Elects to kick. Carlo hangs on to that one. Drops the mark. Ryder kicks hurriedly. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's barely touched the ball.
No, he couldn't snaffle it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
He needs to find a way into this game. They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. Melbourne are getting the opposition on turnover. They are working hard without the ball and putting on the pressure to win it back.
Made to bring it in. The umpire pays the free kick. Slams it on the boot. Marks all alone. Moved on by Hunt. The mark has been taken. The kick from Jeddah takes a strong mark. Manages to get a hand to it. Membry looks in need of a spell. Sees it out of play. 4 goals to his name so far. Looking for a fifth.
It's a very tight game right now.
Ball tossed back in. Gone, got a fist to it. Gets around Mr. Invisible. Nice. Billings going for number 1. St Kilda now only trailed by 7.
Bad finish results in the behind. Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. Melbourne are taking plenty of marks right now. They're controlling the pace of the game better than the opposition.
Nate looking to bring it back into play. He's got the football now. Dishes it off to a player on the run. Salem, hurried kick. Drops the ball. Howard puts on the tackle.
Brilliant chase.
May running off for a break. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Gone, won the hit out. McDonald throws the ball away. Puts it on the boot. Just got the hands in the back there. Clear free, just put both hands in the back. Kick by Clark. Open opportunity for us.
Melbourne haven't been able to set up any 6 shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Marshall making his way onto the field. Ball over the boundary line.
The game has tightened right up.
Hammers it. This is Jeddah. There's someone on the ground. I think it's on. Gaz, can you tell us what you saw?
Doesn't look good, Hutto. It's hard to see him coming back on.
Ball hits the deck. He flicks it over. Receives the handball and takes off. Practicing some fancy moves. Using every ounce of energy he has left. Ball up in the centre square. Punched away. Takes possession. Missed the target. Intercepted by Gresham with quick hands. They can link up now. Picks up the loose ball. Brayshaw is streaming past and gets the footy. Going for goal number one. A great goal. A time to celebrate. And don't they get around Butler? What a tight game we have here.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. He did really well there and gets the reward. Melbourne have created more turnovers than the opposition. It's creating perceived pressure and allowing them to win the ball back.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Gresham getting in on the act. Hands that ball to the opposition. Brayshaw just fends off his opponent. Hill can link up through hands. A chance to steal the lead right here. Tomlinson takes the strong leg. Stabs at the kick. Langdon over the top. Searches for a teammate downfield. Brayshaw got under it. With a driving kick. Well taken at ground level.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Bruce tackled by Membry.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
The final seconds of this one tick down. Melchett presents and takes the mark. Decides to kick. Bruce read it best. Picked up now. Webster impressively steps around. Getting pushed out of the way was Nick Melbourne. Get home after an incredible match. Your final word on today's game.
What a game it was, Hutto. So many moments that shaped this one, and we had one team that managed to get the job done at the end.
And thank you very much, Gaz.
The red and the blue. Every heart beats true for the red and the blue. And we sing this song to you.
Final scores are 62 to 61. That's all for today. On behalf of myself, Gary Lyon, thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon.
It's a grand old flag, it's a high-flying flag. It's the emblem for me and for you. It's the emblem of the team we love, the team of the red and the blue. Every heart beats true for the red and the blue, and we sing this song to you.